This is Steve Van Note, and I'm pleased to present a brief overview of significant changes to the International Residential Code 2012 edition. The purpose of this publication is to identify and explain the significant changes that occurred from the 2009 IRC to the 2012 IRC, the significance of the change and application of the revised code provisions are explained in detail and illustrated with full-color line drawings and photographs. The majority of significant code changes occurred in the building planning and construction provisions of IRC Chapters 3 through 10, and these changes are covered in detail in this publication. For example, many important changes occurred in the wood wall bracing provisions, and those changes are discussed in a series of subtopics to clearly explain and illustrate this subject. Of course, this publication also covers the significant changes of Chapter 1 Administration and Chapter 11 Energy Conservation, as well as the mechanical, fuel gas, plumbing, and electrical provisions of Chapters 12 through 43. The material is laid out to help the reader readily identify the key information. The top of the page identifies the section number, the subject, and the type of change, which may be an addition, deletion, modification, or simply a clarification of the code provision. The change summary section provides a quick guide to the changed text. The relevant code text is also included. New text is underlined, and deleted text from the 2009 edition appears as strike-through text. This slide further illustrates the reader-friendly layout of the book. Changes in tables from the code are also identified with underline and strike-through text. Color graphics illustrate the correct application of the new code provisions. The Change Significance section explains in detail how the code changed, as well as the intent and application of the revised provisions. A number of changes occurred to clarify the requirements for safety glazing at hazardous locations. These changes are discussed and illustrated separately to provide complete and clear coverage of the subject. Also covered are the significant changes to the mechanical, fuel gas, plumbing, and electrical provisions. This slide shows a sampling of illustrations for these changes. Significant changes to the International Residential Code is a valuable resource for building officials, plans examiners, inspectors, fire officials, design professionals, contractors, and others involved in residential construction. In addition to the International Residential Code, books in the 2012 Significant Changes series also include the International Building Code, International Fire Code, and the International Plumbing, Mechanical, and Fuel Gas Codes. The information for ordering this publication is shown on your screen. Thank you for your interest.